Greetings everyone, this is Vala here, and welcome back to a retro game that I used to play as a child. In this compilation video, we're going to start off with an absolute classic from the past, QWOP, or QWOP as they call it. You are QWOP, our small nation's sole representative at the Olympic Games. You use the QWOP keys to move your legs. Ideally, you will run 100 meters, but our training program was underfunded. Remember, it's not about whether you win or lose, it's about the participation. And this was made by none other than Bennett Foddy himself back in 2008, who later on made another banger called Getting Over It. The game is very simple. You press Q and W to change your thighs. It basically changes the angle between your thighs. If your head touches the ground, that's all there is. Participants showing real courage. You ran 0.3 meters. Everyone is a winner. Space to restart, or you can press R to restart instantly. And you can't press space anyway. As I said, thighs, Q and W change like the angle between your thighs. It basically changes if your right leg is in front or your left leg. And calves, control your calves. One of them makes your left calf move backwards. The other one makes your right calf move backwards. Then they go back straight naturally. And if you actually start making progress, you end up making progress. And you have music playing in the background that almost sounds like that one sim that I forgot the name of, that goes something like dun 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 dun. I forgot. Anyway, fun fact, I actually ended up recording this earlier and I played it for like 2 hours. I thought it would be cool to like beat this game on the actual thing, the video, but like I tried my best and like I just no. It's just no. I mean, I made some amount. What am I doing? Okay. Are you supposed to tap O a little bit and then like this? Hold on. This is the tech that I learned. I'm supposed to press the button a little bit more, I think. Okay, wait, no. Why is the character controlling so differently compared to what I... Hold on. This is not how my character controlled before. My character controls differently. Why is my character controlling differently? I am almost making something happen, but then things happen. Anyway, if you get stuck like this, you can go ahead and make a half swastika with your things, and then you press the correct thing, and if you want to go that, you go this, and you can kind of salvage yourself. How am I just casually walking on a stroll or whatever? Okay. Like, I swear to God I played the exact same game yesterday and the guy never did this. Out of the hundreds of attempts that I gave, it never did this. It always went up to a running start. What is happening? Like, I swear to God the physics are just physicking differently than they were before. I even looked at a tutorial and I used that and it's almost working, but then like anyway, I'm not gonna spend 17 hours trying to make this happen. It probably won't take 17 hours, but I am not gonna try to figure out how long it's gonna take me. I'll just leave it off here exactly like this, and I'll move on to other games. Let's go. Maybe one day I'll beat this game, but today is not that day. And this is School Kid. It's a very short game, so I'm not gonna make a special video for it, otherwise it will be like 3 minutes long, but yes, it's this. You move right, you are a kid with a skull, which is why it's called School Kid. You have a chainsaw and you must kill the boss at the end, and for that you have to go through all the obstacles, and instead of taking 2 steps, not even, instead of taking 1 step to the left, you instead go all the way through everything. Just cut through all your obstacles. Screw this man in particular. They will not be seeing their wife and kids back at home, and their wife and kids back home are not gonna be seeing them either. This man here, their sofa, is sawn in half. I saw this boat in half. Why is there a picture of who? Why is okay? There's just weird people on the wall for some reason. Hello, Mr. Monjir man. Your statistics are boring, and so are you. You must die to pay for your sins for some reason. I wouldn't. Anyway, floor 2, the shootout. Move around with arrow keys and timings, and I also have health. You can also press arrow keys, and you can press up and down to do your thing. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay, you really need to be very sharp on your gun. Good thing I am good at rhythm games, because there is a certain rhythm to that, and now I have to hide behind food capture. Okay, that is a that is a shotgun, man, and they killed me dead. Okay, let's try that one again. Oh, you can do this. That's fascinating. Anyway, for you specifically, I feel like I have to do this. Ah, there we go. I have to let you shoot first and then I attack. Makes sense. How do you do? Okay, I need to do it between the gunshots. Understandable. Wait a second, I realized something. I can literally spam click. Get fucked, bozo. You do not. Oh, okay, that thing one-shots you though. You don't want to do it against that. But yeah, you can literally kill that guy before it even has a chance. Jesus Christ. And you can one-shot this guy as well. Okay, so about you. There we go. That guy was a little bit difficult, but we got them good. 2 rounds and it's over. Alright, time to take out the chainsaw again. And you are... can I show this on YouTube? I sure hope so, cause I'm going to show this on YouTube. Consider M done. The winner is you. And we're not going to email you, Mr. Weedfarmer@hotmail.com, man. And the beat of this song in the background and our head bobbing up and down, we are going to leave this game off here. Time to move on to the next one. Metele al ordenata, also known as smash and crash and bash your computer in with your fists, has click en las diferentes partes del ordenador y observa la castana que le metes y sus consecuencias. Sebeste con él. I probably, I most 100% definitely did not pronounce that correctly, but I tried my best. Heavy Hernandez. Is that the... Okay. Ooh. Zappy. Anyway, it's a simple game. Let B be an extension field of K, You went to save your progress after writing a whole document, and, well, let's just say the person is not very happy about this. Oof. And it just keeps getting worse. Whoa. And you can smash it on the top, you can smash the keys. People after a league match, and you can smack the mouse. Blam. This circus falling out. All 3 sides here though. Oh wow, the computer is having a breakdown. And now the computer is gone. Ooh, and the computer is back. Beautiful. Can I... Okay. Alright. I may have thoroughly fucked the computer up. That's what you fucking get, you piece of shit. It's just a satisfying thing, my bob. If you... Wait, if you... I think you smack the front. And then that happens. Alright. Beautiful. And you can keep on smacking the table. Let's go. And that as well, because yes. And you can smack the top. There you go. Back when kinescope screens were a thing with the wires and the kinescope at the back sending things in the front, and there's you put the back of your hand in front of the screen and then you feel the electrons surging through your hand. Can you keep on? Oh. Okay. Beautiful. Golpes totales. You can repair the computer. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's here again. Proposition, lemma, start intro, document 3. Error de competitor and you got my computer folder, some document, something other than, okay, anyway. Speedrun time. Let's go. Oh, and the keyboard. Okay. Anyway, I think we've had our fun here. This is all there is to this game. There was also a game where you smack up a slot machine, but I don't know the name of it and I couldn't search it up, so maybe one day I'll find that one as well. Spank the Monkey. This game I very distinctly remember. This nice thing is brought to you by... What did you say? This nice thing is brought to you by www.age69.net. Spank me, big boy. That just leads to a link if you click on it. What you're supposed to do is take this and then slap. You spank the monkey at 59 miles per hour, 54 miles per hour, and you can... Nice one, you spank the monkey at 268 miles per hour. Let's go. We did the spanking of the monkey kind. And that is literally the entire game. This is it. You think there's more? No, this is literally just you spank the monkey and that's congratulations, you have spanked the monkey. Next up, we have a quick maze game, which we control with our cursor by winterroute.com. The maze. Test your skills. Try to reach the goal without touching the walls. How steady is your hand? Let's find out. Try and beat all 4 levels. There's only 4 levels. Sound effects will help. Alright. We control this with our cursor. We move and we go. Whoa. And we have to be very careful to not touch the walls. It's how steady is your hand. That is the question in this particular video game. We have to, okay, the final path here is a little bit tighter, but we can manage. My mouse control is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's okay. What the hell is that thing at the top though? Okay, hold on. We need to get to that first, and then we need to figure out. Okay. So, to get to level 4, we need to very carefully move here, just tiny bit at a time. Steady. Very steady. Almost there. Yeah, so if you didn't know, this is called the Scary Maze game. They call it the Scary Maze game because there's this scary face at the end. This game has some irreparable damage in the maze game scene. Nobody ever trusted mazes again. This might be like one of the most infamous jump scares in all of gaming history. Maybe this game even popularized the idea of putting jump scares in video games in the first place. Don't like FNAF? Well, you can blame this game. And no, there is no 4th level, at least as far as I know. Like, if you get to the end, then you still get this jump scare. Hold on, let me see this. Like, if you try this again, and you press right click, you can just go to the end, And if you actually just like do this and get all the way to the end, yeah, you still get the screen. There is no fourth level. That's it. That's all you get. Tanks. The game Tanks. It's named Tanks because there's tanks, and you play as tanks, and well, your goal is not to tank in this game, as opposed to what the game name says. Terrain type, mountains, forest, desert is the one that I remember the most. Players, total players with computer control, 2 players equals 1 human once for 1 computer, or 2 humans. And I cannot go any lower than 2, so I guess that's that. I'm gonna do 2 because 1 human versus 1 computer is what I'm gonna do. Controls left and right to move, up and down to rotate cannon, page up and page down to fire. Set firepower. Q and W to change there's different weapons? Okay, I need to remember all of these buttons. I just remembered I forgot to use page up and page down in a different game anyway. Whoops, my bad. Player 1, I am just Vaza. What's up? I'm gonna color myself orange because yes. Next player, we're gonna call them Fat, and they are a computer. Difficulty, well, normal. Yes. Uh-huh. This is definitely what I do remember. It's got everything that I want, and you cannot go further from this because, well, you actually can, I guess. You can also, wait, you can't. I'm stuck. Okay, cool. Firepower up. Is there wind in this game? I don't know. Q and E to change weapon. Okay, so I got volcano bomb and small missile. I'm gonna start with small missile because yes. And my fire thing is like that. I don't know. I'm gonna just fire. Okay. That thing just kind of went. Okay, time to lower my thing and do it like this. Okay. Not the greatest. Can I move? Maybe. Okay, no, I can't. What if I do 172 and then I change my weapon to volcano bomb? That went over my. Okay. Okay, 174 probably. There we go. Perfect. And that does things. Now you shoot at me, and that's direct hit. Fuck. Now that I got my flippin' thing, I have no idea what I'm shooting anymore. That's way too high. Oh, I cannot do fire anymore because my fire is weak. Okay, let me try this. That's still too far. Okay. And my opponent is just gonna do that because yes. Okay, let me do a couple less. We'll do 104. That should be okay. I don't have firepower anymore. At least it hits, but it does 0 damage. My brother in Christ, I am going to fucking die. I am going to kill myself. Literally. Well, shit. What the hell? Small missile, small atomic bomb? Jesus Christ, let me get small atomic bomb. Let me try that again. I guess I don't get much choice. Anyway. Let's go ahead and fire like this. We'll do angle this. We'll do volcano bomb because funny. That is a literal direct hit. And my opponent is dead already. What the fuck? Okay, well, let's buy an atom bomb because why not? Oh, my opponent gets to move first. Great. Anyway, firepower maybe 50 should be good. Let me choose atom bomb. Jesus fuck. Okay, great. I can do parachutes. Is there an airstrike? There is an airstrike. Let me also try missile. That'll be fun. Small ball, small ball V2. My opponent moves those, does that. Oh, it's Q and W to change. I was using Q and E because of reasons. Alright, let's see what this thing does, shall we? Move this over, and that is... they move around. Fair enough. Okay, in that case, let me do this. Let me change my... I can use missiles, actually. That'll be fun. Let me do that. Let me also increase my power to do that. Bam. And my opponent has like no firepower left. Small ball V2. It went. Let me reduce my power a bit. There we go. I need to save up for airstrike. I think that'll be fun. I can also upgrade energy, armor, engine, and heal movement. I want to save up for airstrike and shower. God knows I need it. Okay, you are extremely far away, but luckily I am a gamer, which means I just do this and perfect. Blam. Bye bye. Fucking owned. And the terrains are randomly generating, but this time we get to choose airstrike. Where is airstrike? There we go. What does this even mean? You can choose where the airstrike goes. Wow. Okay. That wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. Let me try that again. Owned. Let me buy a shower. Try that out. Okay. I cannot go any further than that, and now I'm stuck at 0. Great. Shower. Okay. Shower just does multiple things, by which I mean I can increase my fire a little bit, and then that shower is like 5 bullets in one, 5 missiles in one. Hot shower. Let's see what hot shower is like. Let me see what this large ball is. Jesus Christ. Okay. And last but not least, hot shower. Let's see what hot shower is like. Okay. So there's some pretty powerful stuff here, I guess. I'll get a teleport, and I'll teleport behind the enemy. They will never see it coming. Okay, I think teleport ability is somewhere else, maybe. Teleport. I can teleport right here, right beside you. My opponent is very confused about this revelation. You fired in the wrong direction, idiot. Let's see what can we do here. Volcano bomb. TKO. Let's go. Okay, and I think that's about all for this tanks game. It has much more than I thought to it, but still it's pretty basic. It was still fun though. Here's a classic game that literally everyone and their mother remembers. It's called Bloxorz. I'm not even gonna go through the whatevers, it's very simple and straightforward. It's on Cool Math Games and various other places they can play this at. It's oddly scary, this game, the way it presents itself, but the point is you just take this platform and you go places, and yeah, you want to go on the X, but you need to be fully on the X in order to go on the X. And other than that, you just want to go ahead and I think you want to something like this. No. There we go, there we go. Perfect. I'm not gonna play through this game too much. I know there's like... How many levels are there? I have no idea. I have never checked. I know that there are at least a couple of levels. But yeah, they are all... They are very levelly. Hold on, let me go. Let me perfect. I don't know how much I played this game as a child, but I certainly played this game as a child at some point for one reason or another. Okay, I want to set myself up in a way so that I'm here like this. There we go. Because these orange blocks, they break if you're on it the wrong way. If you put too much weight on it, you will die. And that's how you do that level. It's very simple and straightforward, really. You want to go ahead and double up on that. That thing does absolutely nothing for some reason. We're not gonna question that too much. Oh, I think it's like this. So what do I do about that, huh? I guess I have to go all the way through and see what this thing does. Ah, that fixes it. Wait, that fixes it. What? Why? What was the point? Anyway, it's just making things more difficult than it has to be for no particular reason. It just feels like it, you know. How do I do this? Okay, I get it. You have to be that way over there, like here. Perfect. And now you just go this way, and whoa, video games are being played. That's crazy. Perfect. Stage 7. How many stages am I gonna play this game? I have no idea. This stages get progressively more difficult, I think, a little bit. Okay, well, this level is just you want to be here like this. Perfect, and then you press the X, and that allows you to do the X things. By which I mean it requires you to be a bit more this way, which means you can do the. Oh wait, you need to be this way. There we go. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. And now you can do this and be this way. Perfect. And after this, all you need to do is just this. Beautiful. It's very straightforward. You just need to play this thing backwards. What does this do? Teleport. Aha. Teleportation. That is a level, an introduction to the world of tomfoolery that the game likes to perform on you every now and then. And this one here particularly, if you press space, there we go. I didn't know what the key was, but I just assumed it would be space because that just kind of makes sense. Stage 10. Do I really want to play more of this? Maybe. What does this thing on the left do, huh? What do you do? Ah, you do that. You cannot do that otherwise, which means there you go. How do I want to do this, is the question. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't want to do it that way because reasons why. Okay, I think I want to move this here, and then move this here, and then do that. And that allows me to exit this place normally, like a normal human being. And then I go all the way to the end. Okay, not quite like that though. There we go. Perfect. I think that's about all for this game. I'm not gonna play through the entire thing because this game has been played to death probably. It's very simple and straightforward. It just requires you to have a functioning frontal lobe on your inside your skull. Toggle sound. Uh, it removes the scary sounds, but also it removes all other sounds, which is not what I wanted. Anyway, that's all for this game, so moving on to the next one. This is called Button Finder. You have to find the button. Red button, blue button, orange, yellow, and green. Let's go. Chapter 1, red buttons, I think it says. Press up to start game. Look for these buttons. This one and that one. Click the smallest button. There's a button right here. Don't click. Okay. Wonder where it is. It's you press the one that says that. What? Okay, so you press that one. I'm twice as big as the second smallest. Okay, so second smallest is this one right here. What does it mean twice as big? Like in terms of radius? Diameter? Circumference? Area? Like what does twice even mean here? Do you mean this button? I guess so. It was a fourth smallest in that case. I'm hidden under something. Ah, you mean right under there? You mean right there? Hello? So you want me to, I guess, remove the blue button and then do that. There we go. Click the second smallest button. I mean, that thing is the smallest one right there. Is this the second smallest, or is that how do you compare these buttons? Do you compare the entire thing along with the gray, or just the red part? I guess this is the second one anyway. Chapter 2, blue buttons. Press up to play. Look for these buttons. This whatever the fuck this thing is, just Orbeez. Hey, look, a hidden Mickey. Mickey? What? Wonder what else is hidden in this page. I just, can I move these? Do I... Okay. I guess so. There's four of my kind, and I'm the smallest one. Okay, so there's one, two, three, four of these, which means it's the smallest one there. Remember this order: yellow, blue, orange. So you do yellow, blue, orange. You win! Chapter 3 coming soon, version 0.3. Well, that's that, I guess. I ain't playing again, but it certainly exists. Thank you, Jandil122, for one of the games of all time. Get your mind in the gutter, or so it says. This is a very simple game. It's a game of dots and boxes. How to play? The player takes turns with the computer drawing a line to connect two dots, either horizontally or vertically. If a player makes the line that completes the box, the player scores 1 point and draws another line. Once all the dots are connected, the player with the most points is the winner. You draw this, a computer draws that. I draw here, computer draws there. And if I draw this, the computer fills in the box and gets the point. So that's the point of the game. Do not let computer do whatever computer wants to do, and then you win the video game or something. Luckily, the computer is a little bit stupid, so you don't need to worry too much about the various things it wants to do. You just need to worry about not giving computer too many free points, and you should be home free, sweet Alabama, yo bucket, or something along those lines. Alright, let's see. Can I draw these lines? And the computer gives me 1 point, and I do this. Now, computer gets 2 points, but I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the computer does not know that you can do that. And I can get. Oh, there were some points down there as well. I lost out on them. GG, unlucky. Okay, that's not very good. I guess that's fine. I just fill these in now. Perfecto mundo. And I guess it doesn't matter too much. I'll give you these points, and now you give me all of these points. Whoopee, let's go. I love getting points. I win for free. This is a free victory. This is my victory lap. Welcome to Victory Town Victoryville. I have 44. I have more than double than computer because computer is big stupid. Anyway, this is a video game. It exists. You can play it. You can also play it on a piece of paper, and there's probably like 100 other these types of games out there, but this is the one that I played. So there you go. Draw Bounce is a game where you would draw a path for the ball to follow. Get the ball to the finish, draw lines, collect power-ups to help you. Blue power-up lowers the level of gravity. Purple one doubles the size of the ball, and red one doubles the size of the exit. Complete all 50 levels. Watch out, you only have limited ink. We're not gonna do all 50 levels because it's very straightforward. There you go. It's just that. Congratulations, you've made level go brr. There's 50 levels, but yeah, it's literally just this. What do you want me to do? This should do, right? Surely. Maybe. Okay, the ball is a little bit bouncy. Go figure. I can get this power up, and maybe something good will happen or something. Okay, the ball will eventually figure itself out. Okay, I'm gonna need more of this. Maybe something like this. That's a bit too bouncy. Bam, 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 bam. Something like that. No. Okay, I didn't even do it. There we go. Now it should be good. Okay. There we go. This should work. Okay. The game wants to be that way. Sure, be that way then. See if I care. If I just do it like this, I cannot possibly lose. It's literally free. What is this? I guess like different ink colors, different something rather. Doesn't matter too much though. This cannot possibly lose. My fucking god. I swear the fucking god, this game. This is a smiley face, by the way. Hello, I am Smile. Very cool. Just do this. It's literally free. I didn't even have to block the thing off. It just did the thing without any more worries. I just draw dotted lines to get more ink out of your ink. I just don't even understand how physics works in video games sometimes, I swear. Okay, 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 yep, physics. Welcome to Video Game Town, Video Gamesville. Population physics time. I hope you enjoy having physics in your video games because they exist and they will make you quit video games if you play around with them too much. Okay, come on. Get to the end. There. You're shitting me. There we go. Okay, nah. If I just do this and that and then just much better. Okay, fine. Be that way, Mr. Ball. You cannot leave now. You are forever stuck in my hellscape. Let's see what it looks like when you get a power up, shall we? What does it look like? You get this and you become twice as big. Oh, and you retain your power-upness even if you do... Okay. I mean, at this point, it's just literally free. I have to put one line here and it's done. Whoa, crazy. Anyway, you do this and it's free. And it is going to take a few moments. It will finish very soon. There we go. I think this is a good stopping point. There's 50 levels of basically the same exact thing, but it gets more and more interesting, or maybe not actually. It doesn't get more interesting, that's the point. If you want interesting video games, you... Well, there are interesting video games. This is definitely interesting. I haven't seen too many games where you draw the thing. Why have I not seen too many games where you draw the level? There used to be so many of these games out there, and now it's just like, do they no longer have the technology? What's going on? But anyway, as I was saying, we've seen enough of this game. It's time to say goodbye. Moving on to the next game, shall we? Oh, okay. I give up. And for the final game on this list, we have a game called Pegged, which is apparently in a different language, but such is life, I guess. The point of the game is pretty simple. You have to, you do the ye old regular stuff here, like that. And you can't move diagonally in this game, so you cannot do that. So you have to do something like this, something like this, maybe more like something like this, and then 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 something like this. Beautiful. You have to jump over the things, and then hopefully you will not die a horrible death or something. I guess there were not too many options, but like I did not think I would actually complete that level. Not gonna lie, Chief. I'm glad I did though, because otherwise I would have been little bit sad. Okay. Have I fucked this? I have fucked this. Anyway, there's this level, and then there's this level. It's like an umbrella, and then there's this level, and that level, and whoa. The original big ol' fucking peggle. That is all there is to this game. It's beggle. It's begging for a pecking. Anyway, this has been 11, I think. Random retro games that I used to play as a child. Thank you all so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed, and there will be more video games to come. I'll see you guys then. Take care, everyone.